I'm Chud Maxing. My helps. I feel like that's what most people are. Well, everyone gets a 25. So if not,
That's fair. That's not really.
you know what it's sort of I don't know what I'm saying. It's just obviously what we do is clearly does not understand.
I now call this meeting of the Kansas State University Student Governing Association Student Senate to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to begin our Student Senate meeting taking place on Thursday, April 16th, 2026 with a land acknowledgement. We recognize that Kansas State University, as the first land-grant institution, stands on the ancestral lands of the Kaw people. Our state of Kansas is home to 4 federally recognized Native nations: the Iowa, Kickapoo, Prairie Band Potawatomi, and Sac and Fox. We must remember that the land serving as the foundation for this institution was, and still is, stolen land acquired by white settlers. We pledge our commitment to creating decolonized spaces at the university while advocating for the support and future success of Indigenous faculty, staff, and students at K-State. Speaker Pro Tem Freeman will take it away with the first roll call.
Abai. Here. Alfela Kawi.
Here by proxy.
Alvarez.
Here.
Bailey.
Here.
Barnes.
Here.
Basler.
Here by proxy.
Boswell. Black.
Here.
Von Traeger.
Here.
Brown.
Here.
Carruthers.
Here.
Clark.
Here.
Koch.
Here by proxy.
Conrad.
Here by proxy.
Contrusi.
Here by proxy.
Corbin.
Here.
Edgar for the last time.
Here.
Engel.
Here.
Eppard.
Here.
Foot.
Here by proxy.
G.
Here.
Geiger.
Here by proxy.
Okay, we're gonna come back to Geiger. For you, George, we have 2 people under you as a proxy.
Yeah, they didn't ask before they put me down.
Cool. Does anyone want to volunteer to be Bunker Sands proxy? Sweet. Oh, Brevin is very enthusiastic. Okay. Okay. Geiger.
Oh, here by proxy.
Guru Shankar. Holmes.
Proxy.
Jacobson.
Here. Yeah. Here.
Jarek.
Here.
Jones.
Here.
Jones a key. Kramer. Lee.
Here by proxy.
Von Leonrod.
Here.
Lund.
Here.
Manganga. Miller.
Here.
O'Farrell.
Here by proxy.
Oliver.
Here by proxy.
Otto.
Here.
Perry.
Here.
Phillips.
Here.
Pritchard.
Here.
Rafferty.
Here.
Richenberg.
Here.
Richburg.
Here.
Salmon.
Here.
Sands.
Here by proxy.
Shellhace.
Here.
Shakib. Hassan Shakib.
Here.
Shah Savari.
Here.
Steenkamp.
Here by proxy.
Teo.
Here.
Volgamore.
Here.
Till.
Here.
Winter. Zach O'Katie.
Here.
Zach O'Malley.
Here by proxy.
Awesome. Okay, just to confirm proxies. Salmon for Basler, Otto for Koch, Zacho for Contrusi, Zacho K for Contrusi, Shellhace for Steenkamp, Jarek for O'Farrell, Perry for Foot, Alvarez for Holmes, Jacobson for Zach O'Malley, Carruthers for Conrad, Richburg for Lee, Eppard for Alfe Lakawi, Engel for Oliver, Volgamore for Sands, and then Von Leonrod for Geiger. Did I miss anyone? What's up?
I think you missed my name.
Oh. Oh, somehow you were checked here. Sorry. Did anyone else not get called? Jordan?
Also.
Cool.
Thanks, Emily. We'll now move into our first open period speaker. Are there any first open period speakers tonight? Senator Rafferty. We can go ahead and close our laptops so that we can give him our full attention.
Good evening, everyone. Before I start with this small little schedule change that looks really kind of scary, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for all your great dedication to the K-State students and the university as a whole. You are all absolutely wonderful, and I love sharing my experiences in this chamber with Faculty Senate and my friends at other institutions. Other institutions don't have this gift, and you all take this very responsibly, so kudos to each and every one of you. So why am I here talking to you tonight? As you look up here, you're looking at a whole bunch of time frames. And what's going through Faculty Senate right now is a proposal to change the Tuesday-Thursday course schedule. And this is based on an artifact that happened almost 15 years ago that's been going today. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, when you look at it, we have this nice big time block that's just open right here. And you might be thinking, hey, that's nice. We don't have to do any classwork. It's open. We can catch up on things. But the university is planning for, what if we start getting more enhanced enrollment, which is what the strategic plan is calling for. So Faculty Senate and Academic Affairs was asked to revisit this and to figure out how can we eliminate that 10:45 to 11:30 open period to get more courses onto the schedule for Tuesdays and Thursdays. there's several proposals. Now, as of right now, this committee has not reached out to Student Senate or other students to ask, what are your thoughts on this? And this is the perfect time to make your voices heard. This is what shared governance is all about. Right now, the current proposal, and I have a feeling I'm going to hear some boos in the room, starts at 7:45 in the morning to 8:30 for the first class. There are several concerns with that. One, yes, it is very early, but if we have non-traditional students that need daycare, daycare does not open that early. So this slot is going to limit a lot of students from taking those classes. Now, some of the positives are, as we're going through this schedule, we still get to finish our day at roughly 5:10. I know we have more times after that, but traditional time for ending the day is around 5. So we're keeping that 5 o'clock hour, and we're allowing for more courses to be enrolled right here. Now, departments are not required to offer courses at this time. So you might be thinking, why do we care if a department doesn't have to offer the course? As the university is growing, as we're starting to figure out more degree programs, the university could start requiring departments to analyze what times are they not offering classes and get classes into those slots. So let's say if you're in political sciences, maybe there's a class, oh, we need to start offering this new class about the history of K-State student government. That'd be an awesome class, by the way. And the only time slot is, you got it, 7:15. The departments could then be forced into taking that slot. So right now it's not a problem for this year, next year, but it could become a problem for future K-Staters. There are several proposals on the board. We have another proposal right here starting at 7:25 to 8:40, and that gives our day down to 4:45. We get a little bit truncated with some of our breaks in between, but we still have a decent amount. But then we have some alternatives over here. We also have one that starts at 8 a.m., which might be a little bit more palpable for everyone in the room and just students in the future. The con to this is that our traditional day will end at 5:45. Thinking again about non-traditional students, students that might have families and whatnot, that still also limits picking up from daycare. So we're looking at the two opposite extremes. Which one's going to be harder to help accommodate all of our K-State family? Now, I'm not here today to tell you, oh, we should choose one of these or anything like that. I want you to be aware of that this is the discussion that's going on right now in Faculty Senate, and no one has reached out to Student Senate yet. So I would recommend maybe putting together some ideas like, what do you recommend? What do you like about these proposals? One of them will go through. We are going to be getting rid of that open slot and getting another course in. But what works better for your schedule and your friends? Talk to your friends, the people that you're representing. Show this schedule and ask, what do you like for what's better, so we can have that voice in Faculty Senate and the academic affairs. So hopefully maybe we could eliminate a couple of these if they don't work for students, and we can figure out which one's the best one.
Are there any questions for Dr. Rafferty? Senator Ettinger?
I am curious. I know you mentioned obviously like students that may have issues with childcare. I'm also thinking professors or faculty. Can you speak to how professors are like assigned, for lack of a better word, to the classes that they are teaching? Like, is that something you have the liberty to choose, or are you assigned by the department, or how does that work?
Great question. I was trying to make sure just to talk only about student experience, but thank you for mentioning about professors. Right now, there is a little bit more freedom on what classes you can choose. But as our faculty numbers get smaller, we are kind of contracting because we're a little heavy with faculty numbers. Selection of classes are going to kind of go away. So it's going to be like, oh, this is your specialty. This is the time you're teaching this course. Now, if maybe you do have to get to daycare or childcare and stuff like that, that's going to be something that the faculty member will have to decide. And a 7:15 start definitely makes that a little difficult.
Are there any other questions? Right. Thank you, Dr. Rafferty. Are there any other we're not to second yet, first open period speakers? Perfect. The minutes were distributed on Tuesday along with the agenda and legislation tracking information. Is there a motion to approve the minutes? Senator Bailey.
I move to approve the minutes unanimously.
Second.
Okay. We'll go into announcements. Speaker office hours will be held on Fridays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and Speaker pro tempore office hours will be held Tuesdays from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. for the duration of the semester. Proxies, if you're going to be absent from a Student Senate meeting, please fill out this link, even if you aren't sure if your absences will be excused. If you'll be physically absent from Student Senate but would like to attend via Zoom, please fill out the Student Senator Zoom request form, and I will review requests based on the Student Senate attendance policy. Want to give props to someone in Student Senate, fill out the Senate shout-out form, and Speaker Pro Tem Freeman will read them at the end of our meeting. have an area on campus you're interested in and want to learn more about, we're trying something new for this term. So you can fill out the first open period speaker interest form, which will remain attached to our agendas for the remainder of the term. Or if you would like to sponsor a piece of legislation, you can fill out a new form during the meeting that the legislation is introduced, and Speaker Pro Tem Freeman will add you as a sponsor. To streamline communication to the communications agency, please fill out this social media post request form. SGA independent applications are open and will be due tomorrow, Friday, April 17th, 2026. Positions include Communications Director, Elections Commissioner, and Emerging Leaders Coordinator. Interviews will be held this Sunday, April 19th, 2026. Please reach out to myself, President Pena, or Attorney General Boniface with any questions. Our SGA Member of the Week is Senator Reagan O'Farrell. Reagan took initiative to write 2 commendations showcasing student successes within the College of Agriculture. Thank you for using your seat in Senate to highlight student successes across campus. We'll go ahead and give some round of applause even though she's not. And finally, for upcoming events, we'll have the independent position interviews on Sunday. Senate Exec will meet for the first time on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. and then Student Senate next Thursday at 7 p.m. And the quote of the week is, "People do not care how much you know until they know how much you care," and that's from John C. Maxwell. We will roll right into approval of appointments. Is there a motion to consider Resolution 7? Senator Barnes?
So moved.
Awesome. Okay.
Second.
Perfect. Thanks. Resolution, is this on? Yeah, okay. Resolution 262707, approval of the standing committee chairs and parliamentarian. Authors Carson Rudd and Noah Perry. Sponsors Emily Freeman and Sarah Hyman. Whereas these positions were sufficiently advertised via an application made available to all students who showed interest in the Kansas State University Student Governing Association. Whereas there were 12 applicants to these positions, and whereas these individuals were chosen on the basis of their leadership ability, experience, and dedication to serving the students of Kansas State University throughout the term. Be it resolved that Section 1, the following individuals be approved for their respective offices for the 2026-2027 Kansas State University Student Governing Association term. Kaylin Phillips, Parliamentarian. Noah Perry, Senate Operations Committee Chair. Max Black, Student Services Fee Committee Chair. Jordan Kramer, Student Allocations Committee Chair. Wyatt Brown, Community Engagement Committee Chair. Isabel Jones, Tuition Enhancements Committee Chair. Dax Eppard, Strategic Oversight Committee Chair. Are there any questions or corrections? Is there a, just kidding, I can go sit down. Is there a motion to approve Resolution 7 unanimously? Senator Otto?
I move to approve Resolution 7 unanimously.
Second.
Okay, well, if those individuals that were in that legislation would like to join me up front. You can go ahead and raise your right hand and say, "I will," at the end, not "I do." I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully, every time I read this, oh my gosh, I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of committee chair or parliamentarian and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Kansas State University Student Governing Association.
I will.
Do you guys want them to introduce themselves?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so name, hometown, major, favorite scent.
My name is Jordan Kramer. I'm originally from Hastings, Nebraska. I'm a junior in civil engineering, and my favorite scent is rain. My what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and my committee is Student Allocations Committee.
I'm Isabel Jones. I'm from Hays, Kansas. I'm a freshman majoring in medical biochemistry. My favorite scent is probably vanilla, and my committee is Tuition Enhancements Committee.
My name is Max Black. I'm a junior chemistry major. I'm from Carbondale, Kansas. I'm in charge of Student Services Fee, and my favorite smell is rain.
My name is Wyatt Brown. I'm from Lansing, Kansas. James, can you get a picture of me from my mom? I'm from, thank you, Alondra, too. I'm from Lansing, Kansas. I'm a junior here at K-State. I'm an athletic training major, pre-PT emphasis, and my committee is the Community Engagement Committee.
I'm Noah Perry. I'm from Pretty Prairie, Kansas. I'm a sophomore in business pre-law. My committee is the Senate Operations Committee, and my favorite smell is a new car. We'll say this.
My name is Dax Eppard. I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm a freshman in mechanical engineering. I am Strategic Oversight Committee, and my favorite smell would be mint.
I'm Kaylin Phillips. I'm a junior in environmental engineering. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. My favorite smell is lilac, and I am the parliamentarian.
Really? Emily, will you join us up here? Yes. Will someone take a quick flip? Thanks.
I was already standing.
Okay.
Wonderful. I will send these.
Again, sorry.
Again? Okay.
Yeah, please smile, please.
Yeah.
Max, I love it when you smile.
Anyone want to do go cats? Are we gonna do one of those? Okay, wonderful. I'll send these to you.
I'm glad you weren't today.
Is there a motion to consider Resolution 8? Senator Otto.
I move to consider Resolution 8.
Will the author please come forward?
Resolution 262708, approval of the 2026-2027 Student Body President's Cabinet. Authors Christian Pena, Caden Bastian, Kylie Temple. Sponsors Carson Rudd and Emily Freeman. Whereas the Constitution and bylaws of the Kansas State University Student Governing Association specify the executive branch of KSU SGA includes the following positions as members of the Student Body President's Cabinet: Public Relations Director, International Affairs Director, Multicultural Affairs Director, Government Relations Director, Campus Access Director, Campus Connections Director, External Affairs Director, Sustainability Director, Technology Director, Academic Affairs Director, Graduate Student Council Student Governing Association Liaison, Athletics Liaison, Outreach and Engagement Director, Professional Opportunities Director, Salina Student Body President Representative, Basic Needs Director, and the Health and Wellbeing Director. Whereas these positions were sufficiently advertised by applications made available to all students who showed interest in KSU SGA via social media. Whereas there were 59 applications for these positions, and whereas these individuals were chosen on the basis of their leadership ability, experience, and dedication to serving the students of Kansas State University throughout the 2026-2027 KSU SGA term. Be it resolved that Section 1, the following individuals be confirmed as members of the 2026-2027 Student Body President's Cabinet: Academic Affairs Director Cadence Henke, Athletics Liaison Camden Volgamore, Basic Needs Director Muhammad Ilya Davudi, Campus Access Director Dylan Anderson, Campus Connections Director Drew Mickey, External Affairs Director Sage Taves, Government Relations Director Evelyn Ediger, Graduate Student Council Liaison Zane Whitney, International Affairs Director Jan Blair DeLugan, Multicultural Affairs Director Maria Velasco, Outreach and Engagement Director Demi Iduwu, Professional Opportunities Director Anna Halstead, Public Relations Director Adelaide Haverkamp, Health and Wellbeing Director Lucy Kanopic, Sustainability Director Trinity Brighton, and Technology Director Ali Jabril.
Are there any questions or corrections for the author? Is there a motion to approve Resolution 8 unanimously? Senator Lund.
So moved unanimously.
Second.
Okay, well, all of those bright, shiny new faces of cabinet, please join us up here.
Keep coming this way.
A lot of good ones.
Okay, everyone, please raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duty of cabinet member and director, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Kansas State University Student Governing Association. All right, congratulations, guys. Like last time, we'll go around, name, major, hometown, and favorite smell.
Hey guys, my name is Maria Velasco. I am the Multicultural Affairs Director. I'm a junior studying News and Sports Media, and my favorite scent is my mom's perfume.
My name is Camden. I'm majoring in finance. I'm a freshman. My hometown is Scott City, and my favorite smell is precipitation.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali Jabril. I am a computer science major here at K-State. I'm a sophomore and I'm excited to serve as your technology director. And my favorite scent, probably my cologne collection. Yeah. And wait, I think I forgot to mention, did I say my major?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry everyone.
My name is Jan Dulugin. I'm the International Affairs Director. I'm from Goodland, Kansas, but originally from the Philippines. And I'm studying computer science, and I think my favorite smell is like the beach, because I live on a small island, and the beach is like 5 minutes away from my place.
Hi, I'm Drew Mickey. I'm a sophomore in animal science. I'm from Taylorville, Illinois, and I'd say my favorite scent is fresh cut grass.
Drew.
Hi guys, my name is Elia. I'm currently a junior majoring in chemistry. Shout out Max. I don't know where he went, but there you are. I will be serving as your basic needs director. My favorite smell, I don't think we notice it, but like your home, like if you go on a vacation for a while, come back, you're like, wow, it smells nice.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna. I'll be serving as your Professional Opportunities Director. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. I'm studying political science and art history on the pre-law track, and my favorite smell is freshly peeled oranges.
Hello everybody, my name is Dylan Anderson. I'm a freshman studying psychology and political science on the pre-law route. I'm your Campus Access Director, and my favorite smell is a new book.
Hi guys, I'm Kata Tinky. I'm the Academic Affairs Director, and I'm from Cuba, Kansas. I am a sophomore studying political science and philosophy on the pre-law track, and my favorite scent is like vanilla cinnamon.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Evelyn Ediger. I'm a junior studying political science on the pre-law track. My favorite smell, I feel like I say something different every time I'm up here. Honestly, I'm really enjoying the smell of like the Flint Hills burning this time of year. That's my favorite.
All right, guys, my name is Trinity. I will be serving as your sustainability director. I'm a sophomore in environmental science, and my favorite scent is lavender.
Hello, my name is Lucy. I'm studying human development and family science and conflict resolution. I will be serving as your health and well-being director. And my favorite scent is almond extract.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sage Taves, and I'm excited to serve as the External Affairs Director. I'm a junior in Agriculture Economics and Global Food Systems Leadership from Canton, Kansas, and my favorite smell is pretty basic, but I love vanilla.
Hey everyone, my name is Adelaide Haverkamp, and I will be serving as your Public Relations Director. I'm a freshman studying Agricultural and Natural Resources Communications, and I'm from Bern, Kansas. And my favorite smell is coffee brewing.
What's up? I'm Demi. I'm a sophomore studying computer science, and I'm serving as the Outreach and Engagement Director. And my favorite smell is probably brown butter.
My name is Zane Whitney. I'm a PhD candidate in Department of History. I'm the GSD-SGA liaison. I'm originally from Aransas Pass, Texas, so of course my favorite smell is Terry Black's barbecue.
Condense the best you can.
Two rows.
Oh.
Christian, get up front. I'm coming. Why don't we do
No, like that's where you should. Yeah.
Yeah, go. smells are quite
We'll now move into committee reports. Are there any committee chairs that would like to give a report tonight? Chair Brown.
This is absolutely an excuse just to have
The first committee. It's just an excuse to have the first committee. Yeah. So this is absolutely, I'm telling them, it's absolutely just an excuse to have the first committee report, so I can say first. Got him. But I would do to say something productive. So for those of you that don't know, the drag show is coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow? It is tomorrow. And I'm going to go because I'm now the CEC chair. So we're in charge of funding that. So I should know about it if I'm going to give advice to my committee about it. And I'm really up here to say, if you're thinking about being on CEC, you should also go to it. So, and if you're not, go to it because we funded it and it's free. So, do a thing. Have a fun evening. I don't know. First.
Well, are there any questions for Chair Brown? Senator Alvarez.
Can I just use this as an excuse to just shout out and my congratulations to Wyatt? I'm really proud of what CC's done this year, and I'm just so hopeful for your future as a leader, and I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Thanks. Are there any other committee chairs that would like to give a report? Perfect. We'll now move into directors' reports. Are there any directors that would like to give a report tonight? Okay. Let's see. We'll go into introduction of legislation now. The first bill is 262704. Is there a motion to consider Bill 4? Senator Jones. Chair Jones, sorry.
I move to consider Bill 4.
Second.
Is there a motion to allow the author, Senator or Chair Kramer?
I move to allow the senator to summarize.
Second.
Hey, thank you.
So I did prepare, I should adjust the mic. So I did prepare something because I could be up here rambling about this for an hour, and we don't want that. But thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to introduce legislation that is not proactive but necessary for the safety and well-being of our student body.
Senator Black, Chair Black.
Point of information, is this debate like?
That would be debate like.
You can just describe it.
Just describe.
Okay.
Don't take a position necessarily.
Okay. So this bill establishes a overdose and prevention response task force. So the biggest thing with opioid overdoses here on campus is our nearest resource to naloxone or some sort of form of naloxone is campus police. So this task force would take some of the duties that they have off their hands to try and get naloxone, whatever form it is, whether it's the brand Narcan or One Box, in places around campus that are high traffic. And two of those places that we want to focus on is fraternities and sororities, because there's not really a naloxone, form of naloxone in fraternities and sororities. And so I should have brought it, but this would help get like One Box or Narcan in those places. And then they would also have responsibilities of coordinating campus-wide efforts to prevent opioid overdose. And they would also pair with the Director of Student Health and Wellbeing, which is Lucy Knopick, for this term. And they would also work with Morris Family Center for Student Health and Wellbeing to coordinate different activities and whatnot.
Are there any questions for the author? Okay, thank you. Next up is Bill 262705. Is there a motion to consider? Consider. Chair Black.
I'll move to consider unanimous.
Second.
Senator Perry.
Would you allow the author to summarize?
Second.
Will the author please come forward?
Hey guys! Alright, don't laugh too hard. Hey guys, I was looking through the bylaws and I just noticed that it mentioned, am I supposed to flip these? Okay, I don't know. This is like the third time I've been up here. I just noticed that it still said, the DEIB committee instead of CEC for the line of succession for if the speaker isn't here. So I figured we should fix it, and I already know that in line 18, I forgot the and. I'm sorry. So that'll get fixed. But yeah, that's it.
Senator Zacco.
Did you base this off of the newly revised bylaws and everything?
I based them off of the PDF that I found on the SGA website that was last revised, I want to say November 21st, 2025.
Point of information, they would have been the ones posted by Joe before the Teams transition, so it's the currently updated ones we have on the Teams chat. If there's a new updated version, we should talk to them about posting that one as well. Because it's the one we were working on last fall.
But yeah, the version I had access to through the website was last updated end of November, so about 5 months ago.
Chair Black.
Yeah, so in Bill 242577, it states that in all occurrences of basically DEIB in the statute shall be replaced with community engagement. Do you know why the Senate Operations Chair did not correct this or did not change it in this instance?
I do not know why it was not changed in this instance.
Senator Perry.
That's because we already had it written and submitted. Well, when you pointed that out to me, so I figured I'd let it go through.
That's fine. I'm more curious about.
I think it's the previous. Is your question about the previous?
Yeah, my question is why did they deem not to do it the first time?
Senator Alvarez.
I believe it was just an oversight. I think as we were scrolling, because these are on the bylaws in the random exec stuff or legislative stuff. They're not in the CEC specific. And so when we focused on those and changed all those, we kind of forgot that this.
Follow up.
When we are, so this is starting to turn a little debate. So can we say point of information at least to keep it a little bit more germane? Or we can have this discussion after. Okay, Senator or Chair Black.
Why did they not use Control F?
I used Control F to find this, I think.
Are there any other questions for the author? Okay, seeing none, thank you, Sam. We'll now move into Bill 6. Is there a motion to consider Bill 6? Senator Otto.
I move to consider Bill 6.
Second.
Thanks.
You've got it. Sorry.
Senator Kramer. Chair Kramer. Sorry.
That's okay. I move to allow the author to summarize.
Okay, so for these next two, it's very much the same thing, but we're changing it back to CEC. So it's not DIB to CEC, it's CPF to CEC. I'll give some context. When we were making the initial changes, we called it the Community Programming Fund because UPC has something called the Campus Entertainment Fund. And if we do the Community Engagement Fund, then those two have the exact same acronym, and that's kind of hard to follow with all of the things that SSF was doing at the time. And so when the previous SSF chair wrote the actual, the contract for the student activity fee earlier this last spring, was it? No, it might have been the fall. Whenever, this last term,
They use community programming fund, and in our bylaws, it still said community engagement fund. And we can't do that because then we're not complying and we technically aren't pulling from the fund that SSF had already given us money for. So for the next two, it'll be those changes. This one is just for I think this one's for the bylaws and the other one's for the statutes.
Are there any questions for the author? Okay, seeing none, is there a motion to consider Bill 7? Senator Carruthers.
I move to consider Bill 7 unanimous.
Second.
Is there a motion to allow the author to summarize? Senator Bailey.
I move to allow the author to summarize.
Second.
All right, same thing here. Oh, actually, there is something new. Okay, so it's the same thing, the changes to the statutes, but we did add something on line 68. Dang, that's such a funny, someone write that in the shout outs. Line 68, we changed the word projectionist and have given that its definition so that people aren't like, what, we're giving money to who? And it'll be wages. So when we identify wages, those are things we can't pay. We specified that wages are those things with the exception of funds allocated under the LSE line item as defined in Chapter 6 of blah, 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 blah. Those are things that we can fund. The committee can fund the LSE byline, which is the lecturer, speaker, entertainment fee that student orgs will come in and present for. They're the speakers, they're the performers, they're the people that are like presenting the educational aspect to the community event. And so we wanted to add that in specifically so that it was more clear on the language. I think a lot of the language in our bylaws is still like completely outdated. So we're working on it. I know Ops did a really good job at getting some of these things out of the way last term. I think we'll do a good job as well, kind of figuring it out on updating it this term as well.
Are there any questions for the author? Okay, thanks, Alondra. That is it for introduction of legislation, so we will roll into our second open period. Do we have any second open period speakers? Senator Otto.
Hi, everybody. So I'm a member of Clovia, and we are a scholarship house, kind of our leadership house, I guess. And we are doing our philanthropy next Thursday in Bosco Plaza. We are doing snow cones for a cause. It goes to help people from ICT SOS, which supports human trafficking victims. So it's a really great cause. Yeah, from 10 to 2 out in Bosco Plaza, $5 snow cones for a great cause.
Are there any questions for Senator Otto? Thanks. Chair Eppard.
What flavor of snow cones?
You'll have to come and find out for yourself.
Are there any other questions? Senator Chair Perry.
This is a little bit more, isn't Ixos, aren't they out of Wichita? And how did you make that connection with them?
Yeah, so a couple years ago, our philanthropy chairs were from Wichita area. And so then they were like, hey, let's support them because we didn't really have a philanthropy we supported. And then I was philanthropy the next year and I was like, let's keep supporting them.
Are there any further questions? Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other second open period speakers? Senator Clark.
Hey y'all, so Denim Day is coming up, and if you don't know what Denim Day is an awareness event day to bring awareness to Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and in particular sexual assault awareness. So the 29th from I think 12 to 2 or 11 to 2, one of those. It is in Bosco Plaza. There's events happening, and I encourage you to wear denim because it's for a good cause. And then April 30th, we have Senate, and it would be really cool if we all wore denim and then took a picture afterwards for Sexual Assault Month.
Are there any questions for Senator Clark? Thank you. Are there any other second open period speakers? Senator Winter.
Hey guys, it's me, Maverick Winter. As you can tell by the placard, crazy, right? If you can't tell, I'm wearing a sick shirt. So if you want one of these shirts and also a bunch of other discounts here in the Union, like 15% off Chick-fil-A, and I think 10% off Willie's, the new soda bar, and a lot of other ones, find a Wildcats Forever member or a Student Alumni Board member, and we will get you guys signed up. And you get this sick shirt, and it's only $25, and you have to sign up every year. So, that's it.
Are there any questions? Senator Bailey.
What is Wildcats Forever? Wildcats Forever is basically just a way to, like, we hold a lot of events for students, and so you can go to those events. Like, I don't know if you guys went to the Pancake Feed, that was hosted by us, or a lot of the watch parties for the football games were also hosted through Wildcats Forever. So, and then also it just like kind of buys a way into the Alumni Association when you graduate. It's a great like way to have your information for them to contact you. So,
are there any further questions? Chair Brown.
So all we have to do is find someone with a Wildcats Forever shirt.
yes. See, okay, they literally made us walking advertisements. If you want,
beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find me after Senate. I can help you. You just have to find Marketplace, and then I can write your guys' names down, and I will get you this sick shirt. And you can also be a walking advertisement. And I can also send you all of the deals we have. I have a little picture of it. We have a lot. There's so many. It's really cool.
Are there any further questions? Chair Brown.
Can you just send that picture in the group chat?
I can do that. I can send the picture and then also a little tutorial so you guys can do it if anyone's interested.
Are there any further questions? Thank you. Are there any further second open period speakers? Okay. With that, we will run straight into Senate shout outs. Shout outs. I can't speak tonight.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I don't know.
Okay, we have a whopping 24 shout outs, which honestly is really good considering we had 14 proxies. Okay. Shout out to Drag Show, I Want to See Kimchi. Shout out to Rain Again. Shout out Hi Mom. Shout out to So Moved. Shout out Wyatt really up there saying things like my name is Wyatt Brown. Shout out Samantha Barnes for exposing the Senate Ops Committee. Shout out A Little Sus that Max hates the smell of rain until his last term. Shout out to May the Fun Begin. Shout out to Brady's Build. This is the kind of legislation we should be writing. Agreed. Great job, Brady. Shout out, Senator Lund would like to know if Chair Brown will be performing at the drag show tomorrow evening. Smiley face. Shout out to, they say first is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairy chest. I wonder who's going to give the second and third committee reports. Shout out to Senator Carruthers. Shout out to Parley Kalin, Clover Lover. Shout out to our wonderful new cabinet. They will do incredible things. Shout out, can we agree to not make shout out stupid this term, please, I beg. Shout out, this meeting is shorter than our basketball win streak. Shout out to Wyatt Brown for aura farming during the committee reports. Shout out to Here Comes the 6'7" jokes. Shout out, this is the first time in SGA history that there are more men in the legislative exec than there are in my DMs. Shout out to sick shirts. Shout out to walking advertisements. Can I be a running advertisement or a biking advertisement? Senator Winter, can we bike or run while being an advertisement?
Yes, please do. Literally, shout it out to everyone. I'll send you guys the thing. The organization that I'm a part of
Okay,
likes
awesome.
people to sign up for this.
Okay, thank you. Okay, shout out to the shortest Senate of the term. Almost as short as Andrew Lee. We miss you, King. Andrew Lee is at the Ohio State currently. Shout out to Brady for already getting things done. Way to go, Brady. Shout out to Senator Shellhays is a cutie patootie. Thanks.
I guess that's it. For reference of legislation tonight, we have bills 26, 27, 04, 05, 06, and 07 Once again, going to Senate Exec. Get excited. On Tuesday, we're going to have so much stuff to do. And with that, go ahead and take it away with second roll call.
Okay, Abai.
Here.
Alfela Kawi.
Here by proxy.
Wait, today's the 16th, right? Yeah, okay. Alvarez.
Here.
Bailey.
Here.
Barnes.
Here.
Basler.
Here by proxy.
Black.
Here.
Von Traeger.
Here.
Brown.
Here.
Carruthers.
Here.
Clark.
Here.
Sorry guys, this spreadsheet's confusing. Koch.
Here by proxy.
Conrad.
Here by proxy.
Contrusi.
Here by proxy.
Corbin.
Here.
Engel.
Here.
Eppard.
Here.
Foot.
Here by proxy.
G.
Here.
Geiger.
Here by proxy.
Gurushankar.
Here.
Holmes. Jacobson.
Here.
Jarek.
Here.
Jones Akeem. Jones Isabel.
Here.
Kramer.
Here.
Von Leonrod.
Here.
Lund.
Here.
Manganga. Miller.
Here.
O'Farrell.
Here by proxy.
Oliver.
Here by proxy.
Otto.
Here.
Perry.
Here.
Phillips.
Here.
Pritchard.
Here.
Rafferty.
Here.
Richenberg.
Here.
Richburg.
Here.
Salmon.
Here.
Sands.
Here by proxy.
Shell Hayes.
Here.
Hassan Shakib.
Here.
Shasavari.
Here.
Sipiora.
Here.
Steenkamp.
By proxy.
Teo.
Here.
Till. Volgamore.
Here.
Winter.
Here.
Zach O'Cady. And Zach O'Malley.
Here. By
Also,
proxy.
does anyone in the engineering caucus know Manganga?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you know where he is?
No.
Okay. If you see him, let him know he's a senator.
Oh, okay.
Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting until Thursday, April 23rd? Senator Shaw Hayes. Is there a second? Okay, all in favor, please raise your placard now. All opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned.